Before we list them down, it would be awesome if you guys would hit the subscribe button, and do press the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future videos. Hey there quirky folks! Venom is one of the most beloved characters and Sony has done extremely well to bring him to life. Well, they missed the mark the first time in Spider-Man 3, but the recent Venom outings have been quite nice. I'm not just talking about Hardy's Venom, but I'm also talking about the animated outings of the symbiote in Spider-Man shows. Okay, so without any further ado, let's take a look at the best scenes involving Venom. I'd like to start with the moment where Venom scares a neighbor.
Yeah. Hey, can you turn your music down, please? Because I'm having a really hard time.
Whatever. Yeah, sure, man. I'll just turn right down.
Thank you.
Eddie Brock had just come across the symbiote, and as he was trying to cope with his new development, his neighbor was practicing a bit of rock music. When Eddie was not able to take all that noise anymore, he decided to do something about it. Forget The Conjuring or The Nun. This is the scariest face I've seen in my life. It's pretty spooky, isn't it? Moving on, we've got Venom vs. Soldiers.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Let me put it in a language you can understand.
Mask! Copy!
What the hell is that?
You've got to feel for the poor police guys over here as they're just trying to do their jobs. But Venom gave them the full Monty. He hulked out upon these soldiers and used one of them as his own personal Loki. This is where Venom showed us what he can really do to the puny humans. But thank God that Eddie stopped the parasite from eating up a policeman.
No! We do not eat policemen!
Or else, he would have been irredeemable. The motorcycle chase. Now this is a scene that gives me an adrenaline rush every time I watch it. It certainly is one of the greatest bike chase sequences. Kudos to Eddie for the way he escaped the drones. But the addition of Venom really made this scene pretty cool.
Do something! That is a dead end!
Not for us!
And it's great that Eddie's bike was ruined. I mean, that's what allowed him to get this sweet red Ducati in the next sequel.
Out of the mind!
For the next one, I'm going to take you through a bit of animation. Venom takes on Team Spider-Man.
Where is Spider-Man?
Okay, found.
We've got to contain it somehow.
We don't want to hurt him!
In one of the episodes of Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man, Venom gave 5 heroes a run for their money. He unleashed his brute strength upon White Tiger, Luke Cage, Nova, Iron Fist, and Spider-Man. Honestly, this was a better Venom vs. Spider-Man than what Spider-Man 3 gave us. Now reverting back to the movies, I'm going to talk about the sexy She-Venom.
Calm as a bitch.
To save Eddie, Venom bonded with Anne Weying. No one expected She-Venom to show up so early in the franchise, but I'm quite sad that we got so little of her. I mean, just look at her. She is hot. Is it weird that this kiss turns me on a bit? I mean, I shouldn't be alone in this. Hopefully, we'd see a bit more of this in the future. Next up, I'm going to take you through the Raimiverse with Black Suit Spider-Man. You could argue that the Iron Spider suit is Peter's best live-action suit, but I still dig this black and silver suit to this day. It's just so classy and visually appealing. Watching Spidey swing through the city in this one felt so amazing. It's good that Peter ultimately got rid of it, but I'm happy that it didn't happen before. Black Spider-Man vs. Sandman.
Everything!
This was truly one of the best live-action fights Spider-Man has been involved in, and it's all thanks to the Venom suit. It fueled him with rage, and we saw him lash out on Sandman. The fact that it took place in this underground subway with a couple of trains was great. Because Sandman loses sand particles instead of bleeding, Raimi was able to push the PG-13 boundaries. Agent Venom teams up with Spidey.
Flash? Venom?
In the Ultimate Spider-Man, Flash Thompson comes into contact and bonds with the Venom symbiote. We're so used to seeing Venom fighting the good fight these days. That's why I chose this Agent Venom sequence on my list. Agent Venom teamed up with Spider-Man to take on Beetle and Taskmaster.
You got armor? I can make better armor.
We got some really amazing fights as Agent Venom showed how badass he is. Looking at his awesomeness, I really wish to see Agent Venom in live action as well. Now coming back to the movie, I divert your attention to Venom vs. Riot.
We won't let you destroy this world. Can't die.
Venom wasn't sure about battling Riot because of how powerful the gray symbiote was, and rightly so, because he really got his ass kicked in this fight. But still, Venom did hold his own in this battle. He ended a couple of cool blows, but Riot was just too strong. He stabbed the black symbiote, and soon after that, we got this CGI-fueled visual spectacle. Riot absorbed Venom, but thanks to Anne, he was able to break free. And then, he saved the day by wrecking the rocket. Towards the end, I'd leave you with a deleted scene. Here's a scene that didn't really add anything to Venom's story, so it was removed. But Venom's weaknesses of high-frequency sound waves is clearly showcased here. He doesn't like this beeping car and completely unleashes himself upon it. It's pretty funny and an awesome scene. Okay, that's all from my list of best Venom scenes. I'm sure that Venom, Let There Be Carnage will add a few sequences to this list as well. But until then, you guys should tell us about your favorites as well. If you liked this one, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.